You may have heard that the appellate court recently upheld the injunction pausing all deportations of Venezuelans to El Salvador. And so what is next? Basically, the Trump administration can try to file a writ of certiorari for the Supreme Court to hear the case, and or it will continue to be heard on the merits at the district court level in front of Judge Boasberg. And so one of the things that was really interesting in the hearing was Judge Patricia Millett stating that the Nazis had more due process than the individuals who were on those flights to El Salvador. And that wasn't like just rhetoric. That's true. The Nazis, at a minimum, had an opportunity to be tried, even though it wasn't a full criminal trial, and present their case as to why they were or were not Nazis. And so when she said that, that wasn't for show. That's true. The Nazis were afforded more due process and more of an opportunity to defend themselves than these individuals on these flights to El Salvador. And here's the thing, this isn't super surprising. In other words, we expect any kind of reasonable judge to uphold that these flights were not legal, right? So why does the Trump administration do this? To foment fear. That's why. The fact that they even got 2 or 3 flights out is enough. They did their job. It creates an environment of fear, and that's why these lawsuits are so important. We need to continue to support great organizations like the ACLU who are bringing these lawsuits, and donate to them, please, so that, you know, this system of checks and balances that we are so scared, you know, they are going to undo, actually continues to work and does work in curtailing the Trump administration's efforts to create this society of fear and to move forward in detaining people without due process and removing them without due process. Of course, the Supreme Court has the ultimate word, and we hope that just because the majority of them are conservative justices, that maybe someone like Amy Coney Barrett comes out of the woodwork again and surprises us and wants to be on the right side of history, but they do have a 6-3 conservative majority. But hopefully they have enough respect for the letter of the law that they will ultimately rule that these are not legal and constitutional flights, and that these people are afforded, you know, the right to defend their cases in removal proceedings. So that's the latest on the litigation. That's kind of my thoughts about it. I'll keep you posted of any developments.